Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. This is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. We're in the deep stuff here. That's a safe shot. This one's 17 feet. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, it's going right by. Okay, this putt's for your par. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. Here we go, 225 yards or so away. Okay, on the green safely. Here we have a 17-foot putt. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Just missing the birdie. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And you're at even par currently. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? 6 feet to the cup. Oh, come on. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. All right, here we go with the par 4, fourth hole. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. And from here, we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin. I like the shape on this. Nice little draw. I'm okay with that. We could go down to 1 under if this goes in. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh! Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. And the 5th hole, we have a par 5. That'll do. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. And for the save. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. You are currently sitting right at even par. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Bunker to the front of this green. Gonna have to see if we can carry over that. Nice swing on that. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. And after that one, even par is your score. Okay, longer par 4 on this hole. So this tee shot should work. And here's our second shot on the 7th. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if he can help it get there. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. All righty, now let's see what the scorecard says. And you're at even par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Decent approach there. Here's a putt for 19 feet. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh no. And here we go. Par putt coming up. And the putt goes down. Okay, even par at the moment. All right, we're closing down the front 9 with this par 5. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Good one. That should do nicely. This one's just under 20 feet. Oh, this one's looking okay. Oh, no! How dare you? How dare you do that to me? And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Here comes the 10th hole. Okay, there we go. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Come on, kick left. And this putt from 28 feet. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And here's your par putt. And that putt will drop. And you're at even par currently. Here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. Oh, crud. Okay, here's our third shot. Well done. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close, maybe. Oh, this has my attention. All right, you've got this for double bogey. All right, let's head to the next. All right, 2 over par at the moment. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive. Setting up about 220 yards away. Ooh, this might need more. And 29 feet from the cup. I think this one's breaking to the left. Here comes the bogey putt. And that'll leave you at 3 over for the day. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. Down she goes. And currently sitting at 3 over par. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. We are in the deep stuff here. Okay, and this is, I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. Way far away from the cup. Let's try to get this close. A bit too much power into that putt. This one's from around 9 feet. Oh man, that par just slipped right away. Okay, let's move on. 4 over par for the day. All right, we got a long par 5 in our future on this one. We got some good contact on that one. Oh man, just tapped that one. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Sweet. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Here's an 18-footer. Well, this one's looking good so far. This really looks good. Well, just a tap. Good stuff. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. And now, let's see how you do on this one. Par 3, 16th hole. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. And 4 feet to go. And that's 4 over for you. Okay, now on to the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. Ouch, swallowed up into the abyss. And this will save your par. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. From there, fine effort. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And there we go. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. Well, that's too bad. That'll do nicely. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Okay, let's putt this one on in there and finish up. And as we head our separate ways, that's +5 for you at the end of the day. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today. Hello to you. My name's John, and I'm officially welcoming you to the Society event. Today we start the round with a par 4. Okay, let's send this little biscuit on its way, and we'll take it from there. Oop, get out of that tree. Well, grab a new ball and take it from there. Setting up for our third shot. It didn't feel as clean as I know you can hit it. That ball was bad for you anyway. That was a bad ball. Setting up here just in the light rough. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, if this one drops, that's for triple bogey. Currently sitting at 3 over par. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. That sounded good. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. So far, so good. Oh my goodness, didn't drop. Fantastic putt nonetheless. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. All right, you're at 8 over currently. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And about 14 feet to go. Oh, that could have been a birdie. Just a little tap needed here. And that's 8 over par at the moment. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. I think this one's fairway bound. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. Oh, come on, sit for us, ball. Well, that's not as bad as I thought it was. You do have a long putt left, but hey, that's all right. This one's starting way out to the right side. All right, that'll work from that distance. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And you're 3 over at the moment. All right, we got a par 5 ahead of us here on the 5th. Nice shot. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Swing didn't feel right. Ooh, yeah, right off of that. Well, that one's goodbye. We're gonna have to be real careful with this. It's deep into this rough. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. Now this one's starting out way left. Ooh. All right, good effort from there. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And currently sitting at 10 over par. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. Nicely done. A little bit of draw action here. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. About 6 feet to go here. Oh, just missed the par. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And that'll drop. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Ooh, into the drink. This is out of the second cut here. Okay. Yeah, let it go. Let this one go. I know it's far away, but these are the ones you just want to get close. Here is the bogey putt. Just a little bit aggressive there. Currently sitting at 8 over. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. That isn't too good, is it? Okay, on the green. That's good. The bad part is you're still pretty far away from the cup. All right, you did most of the work. Here we go, 4 par. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Let's see what we can do. Long par 5 ahead of us here. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. This is what our third shot's looking like. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Six feet to the cup. And currently sitting at 9 over. And the back 9 begins with a par 4. I approve. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. And well done, you got most of the way there. 5 feet to the cup from here. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. This hole's a short par 4, might be able to get aggressive. So far, so good for this one. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Yep, that's going to do. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And your score is 8 over par currently. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us. And you love to see that. That one could have been in the rough there, but hangs on to the fairway. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. All right, let's putt. All right, drop this on in and save your par. That's going to do just nicely. Okay, par 3, 13th hole. Knock it close. Okay, you didn't end up in the bunker, and that's all I really had on my to-do list for that shot. So see what you can do with this next putt. All right, let's sink this one for par. All right, nicely holed. Let's move to the next. And here we go with the par 4, 14th hole. I like that. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. Ah, just right by the hole. 14-footer. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. Okay, now let's take a look at the leaderboard after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Yeah, that'll play. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? Good shot. That's going to miss the green, unfortunate. And from the green side bunker. All right, nicely out of that sand. Now we're putting. And this is for your par. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. Next up is the 16th hole. This one's a par 3. And dunked. All right, we're lining this one up 19 feet away. Starting this way outside to the right. All right, here's the tap. And currently sitting at 10 over par. And the next one is number 17. This one's a par 4. Okay, coming out of the rough here. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. This could be good. That's a good one. Nice pin high. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. And currently sitting at 9 over. Let's see how you do here on the 18th. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. That was good. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Ooh, it almost went down. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. Okay, we're out of here, and that's going to be a plus 14 on the scorecard for you. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hello there, my name is John, welcoming you to the event. Starting today off with a nice par 4. Now let's crush this drive, middle of the fairway, and stroll on our way from there. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. 14 feet to the cup from here. This putt's good so far. And you're under par already here today. Let's keep it there, and let's see if we can get a few more birdies on the scorecard before the end of things here today. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. Nicely done. And from here, it's looking like about 230 yards. Well, that is on the green. I'll give you points for that, I guess. Just you left yourself a very long putt. All right, starting this out to the left. This one's just a 3-footer. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. You got a left to right breeze on this hole. Good luck here. I would love to see you sink this one. It's a big one. Okay, you got this one out to the left. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. Currently sitting at 1 under par. All right, and as we head now to the 4th hole, we have a par 4. Yeah, you'll take that. Looking like about 185 yards out. And please, sir, may I have a bounce to the right. Here we go, 29 feet from the cup. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Looks like you got a line on this. Oh, and the putt won't go down. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. And we are presented with a par 5 here on the 5th. Yes, that's a good swing. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. And the green slopes up a little bit around the pin there. You definitely got to make sure you get the right club. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And that putt will go. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. Bolton number 6. Whoa! All right, you've got about 6 feet here. And you are 1 under after that one. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Well, you won't be getting that one back. Good job. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par. Oh. All right, not much left here. Okay, now let's take a peek at our scorecard, see what that's saying. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Hopefully this sticks to the fairway. All right, second shot on the 8th. It was a good one. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. All right, you're starting this way out to the left. This putt's about 4 feet. You are currently sitting right at even par. Okay, good luck. 9th hole, par 5. Okay, third shot. And we're going right of the pin. Oh man, good chip. And this next putt for par. And that putt safely in its home. Okay, we're starting the back 9 of this course with a par 4. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. And 200 yards or so to the pin. Playing a little draw shot here. I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out. Looking good so far? Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. All righty, now let's have a look at the leaderboard, see what's happening. Here comes the 11th hole. Yeah, that'll work. This shot's about 80 yards out. Well, that'll do for now. 14 feet to the cup from here. Oh, almost had the birdie there. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. Okay, from the greenside sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. All right, forget about that bunker. Leave it in the past. We're on the green. Oh, right by. All right, this one's for bogey. All right, let's get to the next. And you're 1 over par currently. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Oh, coming in for a landing on the green. Oh my, there's a golf shot. Well done. And now the par 4, 14th. Well done. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. Well, you have a look at this. And this putt from 4 feet. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. Okay, 15th hole is upon us. This one is a par 5. That was good stuff. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Safe approach. Nice. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. Oh, it's getting there. That's in there. It's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. An uphill putt, moving right to left. All right, we're getting there. Well done. Just 3 feet left. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. We got a par 4 here on the 17th. I think we're going to be in the fairway with this one. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And now we get to tee it up here on 18. This is a par 5. Well, that won't work. Okay, back in the fairway. Great stuff. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Great work. Nice approach on that one. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. Ouch, right by the hole. All right, the putt drops, and I guess that means I'm off the clock. Okay, we're going to end up 11 over par at the end of this one. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. It's a beautiful day for the final round of this event. Second shot here on the first. Nice. That was the club. And this one's for bird. Oh. 5-foot putt coming up. That's a great way to start your round. Even par after that one. Right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. Should be a good result off the tee here. This is our third shot. Oh, almost in there with the chip. Okay, for the save. Looking good. And after that one, even par is your score. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And this one for the par. Okay, even par at the moment. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this fourth hole. So far, so good for this one. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. Might be rough. Oh no, not great. Okay, this one for par. And you're at even par. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. Great swing. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. Nicely played. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And this one's a par 3 on the 6th. That swing was a little bit off. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. All right, this one swings out to the left. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. Beautiful swing. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Good shot. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. This one's 7 feet away. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Ooh, this one's drawing a little bit. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. Starting this way out to the right. Let's see it turn. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. All right, that putt will go. Just 1 over at the moment. All right, 9th hole, par 5. Okay, there you go. This one's about 110 from the pin. Oh, it's heading for the green here. All right, this exceeds the limit of my mathematics estimation skills. I'll just say you're extremely far from the cup. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. Good luck here, 9 feet away. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. All right, second shot on the 10th. This might not be enough out of the rough. Into the water. And as this ball is below your feet, You might want to go a little bit more leftward than you would normally. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. Oh, look at this thing. Oh no! I hoped that would go another way. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. Was a good one. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Okay, I'll accept that. Here we go, this one for birdie. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. And teeing off now on a long par 4. This one should be in the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 12th. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And this putt's around 16 feet out. Now just not enough mustard on that one. All right, there you go. Okay, 3 over par for you. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. Oh, you hit that one well. You'll be all right there. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. All right, you've got this one out to the left. Okay, here we go. This one for the par. Currently sitting at 3 over par. And the 14th hole is next. This one is a par 4. Good shot. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. And your approach is heading right at the pin. And this is your 3rd shot. Oh, pretty good with the chipper there. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. Ah, no good. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And next is the par 5 15th hole. Good stuff. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. This is looking good so far. And that will play. Thank you very much. 7-foot putt coming up. That shows some resilience. Birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Oh, yeah, I like to see this. I like to see this very, very much. That one drops on in for your 2nd consecutive birdie. Now on to the par 4 17th hole. Well done. And here we go for the birdie. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, on to 18 now. We have a par 5 coming up. And blunk. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. All right, we're back in the fairway. I like it. We've got about 130 yards to go here. Way to go out there, looking good. And you've got this for a final score of 73 on the day. Oh my goodness. 3 feet left. And you've dropped that one in there for bogey on this final hole. And as this one comes to an end, it'll be 13 over for you. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though.